What's up YouTube, General Tony here, coming back with another very fun and entertaining video for you here today, guys. Now I'm going to be showing you the most efficient, just the fastest, not the cheapest, but the fastest way to reach Champions League as a Town Hall 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now stay tuned guys, this is going to be very helpful, I can promise you that. Now as many of you know who have been subbed to the channel, I like to do weekly challenges, giveaways, etc. So today's challenge is going to be the following. You can see I'm on 3,405 trophies. I actually just lost 28 cups, guys. Cry for me. So today's challenge is going to be the following. We're on 3,405 trophies. Now it's currently 6:31 PM. I have until 11:59 PM, which gives me 5.5 hours to raid. What will be my trophy count by 11:59? It can be up, it could be down. I could lose 100 trophies, who knows? I want every single one of you to comment down below. Whoever gets closest or whoever guesses it right, you will win a $10 gift card, my friend. It can be iOS or Android or absolutely anything you want. So comment down below, guys, your guess. So I'm basically going to be showing you a few raids in today's video. I'm going to be showing you the bases you should attack, the 5 to 6 points you need to look out for when attacking a base if you want to reach Champions League nice and easy and not having any tears along the way, guys, because trust me, if you start to lose trophies, your eyes are going to start sobbing. And then we are going to go into one final raid, which is going to be the defeat, the loss I just took on. And I'm going to break it down for you and just show you why I actually lost and which bases you don't want to go near. That's a no-go zone, guys. So let's go straight into the first one and break this down for you. So we're going into the first raid. I'm going to try and break it down for you as quick and easy as possible, keeping everything simple. Now, I am at Town Hall 10, but all of my actual army camps are still Town Hall 9. So I do have Town Hall 9 level troops, and the actual amount of troops I have is 220, which is Town Hall 9. So I will always advise for you guys to bring exactly 32 balloons, 30 minions, a clan castle, a king and a queen, 2 rage spells, and 3 poison spells. Now, you can drop 5 of those minions out and put in 10 archers just in case to be safe if there's any air defenses near the buildings and you need an archer in there, but I don't really use that attack strategy. Now what we're going to do is attack these sorts of bases. I'm going to break it down for you real fast here. So we are doing the Balloonian snipe, which basically means we have to pick off as many archer towers as we can and then basically go in for the 50% for any remaining structures. All of the buildings, all of the actual structures like barracks, army camps, all of that sort of stuff are on the outer layers of the base. Now, what you want to watch out for, the first thing you've got to look for is the air sweepers. This is an air attack, and air sweepers can cause one hell of a problem. Now, this is a perfect base to attack because both air sweepers are actually facing the center of the base, which means they're not going to interact with your balloons, which then means your balloons can shit all over these archer towers as quick as possible, taking them out nice and easy. Also, the air defenses are pretty much centralized, which means they're not going to interact with your balloons as well. The queen is down, which is always great, guys. Never put balloons in where there's a queen. If the queen is alive, you want to leave that section of the base for your heroes to go in at the end just to slap that bitch down, get her down as quick as possible with your king, and then your queen can go in and clean up. So let's press play and let's just see what we do. One other thing I forgot to mention is make sure the expos, if they're set to ground and air, make sure they're not on the outer layers of the base. Similarly with Teslas, if there are Teslas, level 8 Teslas can cause a massive problem. Now you can see we've already sent in a couple of balloons. The first set of balloons you want to set in have to be near the enemy clan castle just to make sure there's no troops inside of there. You can see there's some level 6 Harry Potters in there, a couple of those archers as well. Those level 6 wizards do have quite a high amount of hit points, so you want to just make sure that poison spell kills them before you carry on with your raid. So you can see the CC's down. Now we're going to move in with a couple of balloons. Now it takes 3 to 4 balloons to kill archer towers depending on their levels, and also ensuring that there is no interaction, as I said, with the air sweepers. So you can see we've actually managed to take out 2, 3, 4, 5 defenses there, which is absolutely perfect. We may get 6 here with that cannon. No, we didn't. Now there are a lot of air Larrys that have drawn up here, which is why I said always bring at least 1 to 2 poison spells, preferably 3. I would use the exact same spell composition I'm using, which is 4 rage spells and 3 poison, just in case, guys, because you never want to lose a raid because it can set you back hours. So now that most of the archer towers have been cleared, we're going to clean up with those minions on those top bases. Now we know there's a Tesla inside of there because it was the exact same on that side. So we've dropped our second raid spell in. We've taken out the archer tower as well. And this has pretty much guaranteed us the 50% there. Whoa, we just lost a load of minions there. And actually 2 or 3 actually to a few air bombs. More air bombs than minions. That was perfect for us. So we're actually going to be able to clean up the 50% here without even needing our heroes. Now that is absolutely perfect. That is what you want, guys. A nice smooth ride to 50%. It's going to ensure you a smooth ride to Champions League and maybe even Titans. So you can see, guys, the first raid is over. We didn't even use all of our troops and it was an easy 50%, 6 trophies for us. So we're going to show you one more attack, guys, before we go into the failed attack. So this is the other one. You can see so many structures around the outer layer of the base. We're going to pause it quickly. We're going to look at the air sweepers. Now the air sweepers are perfectly placed for us. They are not really going to interact with any of our troops. You can see all the expos set to ground and they're in the center of the base as well. Absolutely perfect. The air defenses are in the center. Perfect. The queen's even in the center. This is a base that you want to dream of, guys. This is going to be an easy 1-star for us. I know what this is, guys. I don't actually use any spells here, but I'm just going to break it down for you nice and slow. So you can see we're dropping in on all of these archer towers. Now there are 7 archer towers as a Town Hall 10 defender, guys. You want to take out at least 6 of them if you're attacking a Town Hall 10. If you're attacking Town Hall 9s, you want to take out at least 5 of them. You can always leave 1 just for your heroes to clean up at the end. So we're doing the exact same thing. We're just moving in with the minions at the end just to clean up any of these buildings. Just going to speed it up a bit so you don't get bored, guys. We've still got our heroes to place if we require them. We haven't used any spells yet. And of course, we've got that clan castle as backup. So we're up to 43%. Let's just slow this down now. 43%, we are going to require the heroes this time. Let's see where we're going to place them in. Now, this time we didn't use spells, but we have required heroes. Last time we used spells instead of heroes, so it kind of chops and changes, guys. But don't be afraid to waste your actual spells, guys. It's only elixir at the end of the day, and winning the raid gets you almost 200,000 of it as a champion player anyway. So here we go, we've sent 4 balloons there to take out that cannon, 4 there. That's just going to ensure us that we're going to make sure we hit 50%. As I said, do not be a stingy cunt. Make sure you get that 50%, guys. It does not matter about loot. Never be tempted by loot. So we've dropped in the king. The queen is always there behind him. The king is the tank. Never drop the heroes separate, guys. Always make sure they're together. Unless you have something to tank for the queen, it's always a safer bet to use the king and the queen together. Of course, you should always chuck your clan castle at the back of the heroes if you also require them. Just make sure the king's on the first front line, guys, because he's going to take the massive amount of damage. So you can see there is another victory. 5 more trophies. It was pretty easy. So just like anything, guys, all good things have to come to an end. We're going to show you an attack that I just lost minutes ago. So we're going to pause it before we actually get into the video. Now, the base itself looks very simple to attack. I mean, so many structures are on the outside, but this is a trick of the trade, guys. This is like a trained eye. When you're looking at these bases, you have to be sure what you're looking for. Now, this guy has got some of his gold collectors in the actual compartments of his base, which I didn't notice. Now, they are crucial percentage points, guys. The reason why this base looks easy is because he spaced his actual structures out with 2 gaps in between, which makes you think that there's a lot of structures around the outside, but there's really not. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. So we're going to play this now, and you're going to see just where we go wrong. So the expos are pretty much in the center. That's not too bad. We've got the air sweeper, which is going to interact with my balloons. I was stupid there. Dropped the late raid spell. Going to require even more balloons now. That air sweeper there may not cause a problem because there's no archer towers in front of it, but let's just see what happens anyway. So you can see we dropped 5 to 6 loons there, and we haven't managed to take out the archer tower yet. There we go. It's just gone down. Little bit late, but we managed to get it down anyway. Some air Larrys come up, so we're going to take out those little shits before they cause any problems for my minions and balloons. There we go, they're down. So here we go, we're dropping 4 balloons on an archer tower as long as there are no air sweepers involved. So you can see there's 4 balloons there. Now a Tesla's come up and it's going to cause damage to my balloons, causing problems for them over there. We're still going to manage to take out all 3 of those archer towers, which is great. But here we go, the queen has come into contact with us. And of course the clan castle. Now if we don't get this archer tower down, it's game over. Now that is game over, guys. We have no more balloons, and I took a while to actually construct this raid, so I was down on time. I already took a minute, and all we are on is 9%. Now that is very dangerous. So we're drawing the clan castle out towards the top, but the witch, this little bitch, is absolutely wasting time. She's so slow at running, causing me seconds, sorry, to be lost here. She's finally inside of the poison spell. It's going to fade away, but the minion's going to take her out as quick as possible. Now I'm going to slowly drip and drab my minions around the base just to make sure we can clean up some of these percentage points, just to make sure that we're not running out of time. Obviously, we do lose the raid, so you're going to see very shortly how. So let's just speed this up a little bit. We are only deploying minions at this point, just making sure we can clean as much percentage as possible. So we're up to 30% now, slowly climbing towards 40. And there we go. We're going to pause it, not pause it, so we're going to speed it back to 1. So you can see all of the buildings have been taken out around the outside, apart from a fair few. Now these few are covered. You can see that is one of the final structures there to go down. The Tesla's covering that one, and the archer towers are covering those 2 there. So we're going to have to deploy our heroes and our clan castle. But you can see there is nothing for the king to take out. We don't want to go in and attack this side because the queen's there. She's going to kill my king. She's going to do damage to the queen. So we're going to have to attack a side, which is going to be a bit easier. So we've decided to attack here. Now, there are 11 percentage points required. Those little land Larrys came out there and caused problems. And we just lost our entire clan castle to a big bomb. So you can see, guys, it is slightly a bit of luck. Obviously, luck wasn't on our side this time. We lost at 46%. What I can tell you from this raid is never be tricked, guys. Make sure that your eye is looking at the entire base rather than just what you want to see. So don't forget, if you want to win that $10 gift card, comment down below how many trophies will I be on in 5.5 hours time. Hopefully I'm inside of Champions too, but who knows, guys. It's all about luck and skill, as I said. I'm going to be using this attack strategy until about 3,700 trophies. Then I might start using some Lava Lunian or some Go Up. I don't know, it just depends how hard the bases are. Obviously, every 100 trophies or so you climb, the bases get way more pro. If you want some free gems, guys, click the first link in the description box down below. Going to take you straight to Cash Fraps, where you can get some extra points using my code. As ever, thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We are going to be bringing you 2 videos tomorrow. Subscribe for those if you haven't already, guys. Love you all. See you soon.